Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie and this is a little review slash recap video for our Season 1 in the MPL as the Atlanta Braviaries, of course. First off, I just want to give a big thanks to some people. First of all, Ash for running the league, being a commissioner slash leader slash whatever you want to call him. He made the schedule. He was just the leader of the whole group. He really did a whole lot. Thanks for that, dude. And thanks for just letting me be in the league and inviting me in the first place. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Playing in the league, that was fun. And then just talking and chilling with everyone. Just chilling with everyone in Skype calls, in the group chat. It was really fun. Yeah, thanks Ash for just letting me in. Thanks for leading it. Just making this all happen. Really, great job. Even though you're not going to be back, at least as leader, or not even as a coach, I don't think, in Season 2. Still, it was awesome having you in Season 1, and you'll definitely be missed. Also, thanks to Mystic for joining my mom's a couple weeks. You did that. That was cool. Oh yeah, also thanks to Ash for recording my matches a couple times. The last 3 or 4 weeks he did, so that was cool. Yeah, Mystic joined me some on, so did Viz a couple times. Jack is making me my logo for my new team for Season 2. I won't get too into that right now. It's almost done and it looks fucking amazing. Dude, Jack, it is some awesome shit right there. It's awesome. I'm so excited for Season 2, and the logo looks so amazing. But I'm not gonna get into that, because this is more about Season 1 and stuff. So yeah, overall we were 9-9. We went 8-8 in the regular season, as you guys can see there. And we did win our first playoff match against the Cincinnati Charizards, and then lost to the Phoenix and Floras. So, whatever. We at least made it to playoffs. That was awesome. I think that was my goal going into the season. Yeah, I think at least be 500 and make it into playoffs. And it was 500. By 500, I mean I got at least even amount of wins and losses. Yeah, so I did that, and I made the playoffs, so that was cool. I managed to just barely make it in, but I did. So, we started off the season on a huge hot streak with 7 wins. That was just so awesome. Most of them were close games. I mean, it was the 4-0 and 3-0. Those were still pretty close. Yeah, maybe the only game that, wasn't close was the game against Dan, but still, my matches were really close, and they were good matches for the most part, I would say. But then, in a lack of preparation, I lost to Cypher. I should have bought Ferrothorn. Yeah, because Mega Beedrill just beat my team. Yeah, it was still a 2-0. It was a close match. But yeah, I did not prep too well for Beedrill, because really the only answer I had to it was Braviary, which was Scarf. I'm not really going to talk too much about one match. But yeah, that match did send me on a bunch of other losses. I'm not sure, if I did win that week against Cypher, if I would have lost that next match and then lost those next 6 matches. I'm not sure, but whatever, it happened. Yeah, so we had a bunch of losses throughout there, and it wasn't like I wasn't trying at all. I was, and I think those losses definitely helped me. I think because through each of those wins, I wasn't really prepping that much. I would look at their team, I look at mine, and then I'll think, okay, this is a pretty good matchup. Alright, cool, I'll bring this. Ooh, this set could work, But then, once I start, I'm stuttering and messing on my words. Once I started losing, I really wanted to win again. I was trying my hard, I was prepping more, I was doing other things. I was just trying, I was doing what I could to try to win. I was hungry to win, definitely, especially once I got to week 12, 13 and on. I just wanted to finally get another win. Then eventually we did, in week 16 against Slacks, and that win did get us into the playoffs, because Chris did beat Mystic. Yes, thank you, Chris, that was awesome. Good job, buddy. Yay. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that week against Slacks, I did make a cool chart of all of his Pokemon and all the moves they get, and I highlighted the ones that I expect, and I did, highlighted in a different color ones that I don't expect, but I have, but I should still fear and kind of expect. I said that horribly, but you might know what I mean, sort of, kind of. I showed some people, in a group call. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we did get that win, and that pushed us to 8-8 into the playoffs, and we did pull off a nice, that was really good match against, Anthony of the Turtle Nation. For the Cincinnati Charizards, of course. That was an amazing match, and we did pull off that awesome upset, and I don't think really people in the league expected that to happen, but we did pull off the upset, and that was just awesome and amazing. And I was so happy to win that game. Frostlass, buddy, Frostlass, my man. Lady thing, you came through in the clutch, buddy. You did it, you know. Shia says, just do it, and you got that damage roll. You did it, buddy. Good job. Oh, that's awesome. And then we did play Viz. I really wish I could do that match again. Really wish I could. I know that I definitely can beat him. He's not like that amazing and unstoppable. I definitely can beat him. If I did play him a third time, I think I could beat him though. I think I know what to expect. I know like what I think I know what to do, and I think I know how I can win, you know. But we did lose that match in at 4-0, really just because I didn't prep for Superior enough. I'm still upset about that. Yeah. Yeah, I really should have done a little more to prep for Superior. Oh, Superior is good, and definitely scary in this format. Yeah, because pokes like that, you need to make sure you have at least one just good, solid counter to that. At least probably like 2, maybe like 3, maybe like at least one like really good, 2 like another pretty good one, and one like decent counter. But yeah, Superior is one of those pokes that you can't just like not prep for. You need to definitely carry something for it. But you know that happened. So it was a great season overall. I'm not saying like great. I'm not saying like we did that great, but like it was just a lot of fun. It was awesome. We did pretty well. I would say it's fair to say that we got 3rd place. We got in the top 4. But Jordy won in the first round of the playoffs, but then he had to leave. Yeah, he couldn't do his match against Trip because he was really busy with IRL stuff, which, you know, makes sense. I understand that. So Lax did that battle, and he lost. And I would say, like, it'd be fair to say I got 3rd because the Lax, he didn't actually win the battle against Jordy, so he, like, wasn't really, you know, up again in that next round. So, I mean, whatever, I said that weirdly, but I think it's safe to say fair to say I got 3rd. If not, well, then I got 4th, or I tied for 3rd, or whatever. But still, top 4, that's awesome. Yeah, next season, oh my god, I am excited for next season. The draft is in a couple weeks, and I think, first week of next season is maybe the first week of October-ish. I don't really know. I'm really excited. I have some ideas for what I want to draft, but not really, I'm not certain. I'm not going to say them now in the video, but I'm excited for that. Yeah, like, it's hard to plan for a draft, because, like, there's so many mons that I want to get, but, like, I can't get that many, because, like, I can't get that many in those early rounds, because they'll be gone by then, and I can only get, like, 3 or 4 in those early rounds. Like, in those, yeah, first 4 rounds, I can only get, like, 4 Pokemon. Maybe, like, 5 or 6 if I trade from some spots. But I don't know if I want to. But still, there are just so many Pokemon that I want, so many good things, and I can't get them all, and yeah, it's just hard to plan for what I'm going to do for the draft. I think we did have a pretty good draft for Season 1. I would have liked to have a better team. You know, let's go through each Pokemon, what they did, and just my opinion on each of them. So we will start at the top of this list, Braviary. I mainly picked Braviary because, I mean, he's a flying type, that's cool. And flying type is good offensively, but he's a mascot of this team. He's a mascot of the Atlanta Braviaries. So I was like, well, it'd be cool to draft Braviary, and I did get the chance to, so I did draft him. And he did well. He was MVP, or in the top couple spots, at some point, but then I didn't get as many kills, and I died more. So he ended up with 16 kills and 10 deaths. So that's good. So total plus 6. Yeah, 3 suicides, because Brave Bird damage is scary. The recoil is just bad, man. It's scary. Yeah, he was a beast, so I loved using him. With Twist Scarf, usually. I did carry Bandit a couple times. Yeah, Salt Vest once, and that, like, bulky set with, like, Tailwind or Fog. I liked carrying that. That was nice. Yeah, so next we have Crawdon. No, it doesn't really matter if I have my mouse on them, but I will anyways. Oh yeah, I brought Braviary to 12 games and he won 7. That's not including playoffs. I brought him to both playoff games, so if you want to include them. Then I brought him to 14 games and he won 8. I'm not sure what his stats were for the playoffs. I forget them. I could look at them now, but I don't really want to. Whatever. Also, quick side note: this is a new mic. It is a Logitech C310. The other one was a Logitech C270, I think. So it's not that much of a difference. I don't know if the quality is really that better or that different. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, that one just like stopped working. It's weird. It's annoying. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a new one today, and it did. So cool. I'm not sure when this will be up. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. Yeah. So Crawdon, we got you to 11 games. I think both in the playoffs. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we'll say that we brought him to both playoff games. Or did I? I don't know, man. I forget. But regular season, we brought you 11 times, and you won 5 games. So that's cool. You got 11 kills, 8 deaths, so +3 difference. So that's good. But this thing was a beast. Like I think towards the end of the season, maybe like the second half, I really learned how to use it. I mean, maybe like the last third of the season, because like that thing is just a powerhouse, especially with Life Orb. Adaptability is so fantastic. It's such a good ability. It makes those crab hammers, those aqua jets, those knockoffs so damn powerful. That thing is so good. Just like sword stance and then just aqua jet everything. I don't think I really got a chance to do that this season, just sword stance and just aqua jet everything, but I had plans in some matches to try to do it and see if I could, but I didn't end up doing that, I don't think. But so that thing was a beast. He hit so hard. He's the definition of a wall breaker. He's just a monster. I love that little crab. He's amazing. So next we have Frostlass. Frostlass, buddy, I'm not gonna say you were the reason that we won that playoff match. You weren't like the whole reason, but you did come through in the clutch with that damage roll. That Ice Beam killed the Jolteon with that damage roll, and then it easily killed the Dragonite. That was not a damage roll. Yeah, so we brought you to 11 games, and you won 5 as well. So that's cool, just like Crawdon, and you got 10 kills, 7 deaths, so +3. And you died twice from suicide, I think both Destiny bonding. Yeah, and I'm actually pretty proud of how I played with you in that last game. In the playoff match, rather. Or the first one. Against Chris. Or against Cincinnati Charizards, and we battled Anthony. Because I was about to sack it up. Yeah, about to sack it off to Jolteon and go for Destiny Bond. But I was like, wait. Because Jolteon beats Latios and Braviary. So I was thinking in the long run, also with that situation with Crawdon and Mega Glade earlier. I was thinking in the long run, which really I think I really did develop, and to get better as a player, such as cases like those. Like earlier in the season, I think I didn't really think of the long run in the match. I was like, okay, this is good now, cool, but like I didn't think, oh crap, if I do this, my opponent wins. Like in those matches, I did think that, and I think that's part of the reason why I won in that match against Anthony, not against Chris, against Anthony. Yeah, then next we have Mega Latios. He started off the season not doing so hot. I hadn't really used you before, but I saw you with really cool stats and really high. So I was like, damn, this thing looks good, so I'll draft it. And then towards the end of the season, I learned how to use it, and I used it pretty well. I got a lot of kills at the end with it. I got like 5 or so in the last couple games, or in like the last 2 games of the regular season. Yeah, Lottie was quite a beast. We brought you to 10 games, you won 4, 11 kills, 9 deaths, +2. Yeah, you beast. Yeah, you did well. Just drop a Draco, pretty much. If they don't have a fairy type, just Draco. I mean, they might have a steel type, but still, just Draco Meteor is just so good. It does so much damage to anything. Unless if you're a fairy. Even if you're a fairy, it's still going to somehow do a lot of damage, because that thing is just such a beast. And then its attack is still 130, which is also really good. Its special attack is 160, which is just like insane. It's just, oh my god, that's just crazy. But it's still 130 attack, so it can be mixed, it can be all physical. I don't think I ever carried all physical, but I think 2 or 3 times I did carry D-Dance with like Zen Headbutt and Earthquake, and then like Draco Meteor or like Ice Beam, I think it did in one case. Yes, that thing was just beasting it up. that I'm using that word a lot. I should just stop. Next, Subtile. We did not use you at all in the regular season. In the, I think, 3 games or 4 games we were available to use you. But we did use you in that playoff match against Anthony. You didn't do a whole lot. You got some damage off, did some things. Cool. You didn't do a whole lot, but, you know, whatevs. I guess I expected more out of Subtile. But his attack is only 85, and his special attack is 105. He doesn't get that much special coverage. He gets a lot of physical coverage, which is cool. But for, like, a sweeper and some kind of ideas of sets I had with him, 85 is not, like, great of a stat. I mean, like, it could be... There's one set I was looking at Weakness Policy Endure with Burden, but Endure he only gets in 4th gen, and his ability in Burden he only gets 5th gen, and Onset isn't compatible, but it still had some other ideas for some cool sets with Burden, yeah, Burden allows for some pretty creative sets to be made. Pretty cool. Yep, so next we have xCloud. I didn't really use you recently, but I did use you against Eric, I think was the last time. Yeah, sounds right. Yeah, we bought you 4 times, you had 2 wins, 3 kills, 4 deaths, so -1. That's okay. Yeah, I didn't really use you that much, or use you too well, but Boom Burst does a lot to anything, really. Even if they resisted, it still does a lot. Specs Boom Burst is just amazing. Against Eric, I brought like a weird mixed one. It was kind of cool. Kind of liked it, but eh. Yeah, Magneton, we brought you 4 times. You had 2 wins as well. 2 kills, 4 deaths, -2. Yeah, I remember then week 3 we brought you against Dan. We trapped in his Jirachi, set up sub, and then charge beamed away. He did still have Gudra, so I mean, yeah, after Jirachi died, Magneton just died to Gudra. But I mean, still, it was a cool set, and it worked, and it did something cool with Magneton. I drafted this thing way too early. I drafted it in the 6th round, because I wanted a Steel type, and I wanted Magnezone, but he was gone. Yeah, I thought a Steel and Electric type was a great fit for my team at the time, but I should've. At that time, I should have thought of something like good that's available that kind of fits my team, but doesn't like because with Magneton's typing, I wanted something like a Steel and/or Electric type. So I did that, and it wasn't the best choice it wasn't my best choice. Yeah, something in next season I want a better Electric type because they can definitely be good and valuable and useful. I think I want a faster one, and one that gets like Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod or some ability where they're immune to electric attacks. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I have some thoughts, but yeah, I want a better electric type next season. Next we have Gastrodon, the Beast Slug. Brought you 14 times, Jesus. And you won half those matches, you won 7. You had 8 kills, cool, and 11 deaths, -3, so I mean, that's okay. Yeah, you were plus differential earlier in the season, then I didn't really get any kills with you, and you kept dying, so whatevs. Gastrodon, you did well. I really like using you. You're just such a beast. The main set that I carried was Scald, Toxic, Earth Power, and Recover, I think, with lefties. It worked well. Storm Drain, that's a good ability for you. It really works well. I used it a couple times. It was nice and powerful and awesome. One thing I did learn though, I did learn like about just the format, like this format, the drafting format, league format. Pokemon with quad weaknesses, especially walls, aren't as good because other teams can prep for it. Like they know I have Gastrodon, so then they can just carry like that HP grass or that grass knot, whatever, and then one of those might not kill Gastrodon, but it makes it almost pointless then, because it'll be really slow, because it'll be really low on HP and really slow, so I mean, at that point, it doesn't really matter with Gastrodon. I can switch out and then just sack it off later, but, you know, whatevs. Next we have the man, the myth, the legend, not Scott Sterling, but we have Infernape, the beast, the mascot, the lovely little Nape. You played 12 games, had 8 wins. Oh wow, I didn't realize. Yeah, I think it's best games won to games played ratio. Well, except for Sceptile, because he in the playoffs he played that one game and he won it. So whatever. Yeah, 8 kills, 11 deaths, -3 differential. Infernape, I did kind of use it wrong. Yeah, Trip said I did. I could have used it better. I think I did use it kind of well in some cases. But I should have tried to use it more as a sweeper a little bit, and I don't know, I could have done some better things with it. Could have been more creative. I like this set, the lead Infernape set that I brought against Slacks. That's his name, forgot his name. Against Slacks in that last week. with a fake out stealth rock U-turn overheat. I like that. I like how I played him. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I could have done some more things, some better things, but you know what, Infernape, you're still a beast, you're still just a monster, cute little lovely Infernape, poop, awesome monkey, I still love you, buddy, don't worry. Next are Aromatisse. Towards the end of the season, I did use you a bit more. Yeah, 5 games played, 3 games won, 1 kill. That was, who was that on? I was against Kyurem, I'm pretty sure, Kyurem Black, I think it was in a match against Slacks. Yeah, first match against Slacks. It was against like Kyurem Black or whatever, and we got a crit with Moonblast and a kill, I think. Or no, the poison kill. I'm not sure if the poison was from Aromatisse or not. Whatever. Yeah, then 4 deaths, so -3 differential. But you know what? That thing I used towards the end of the season, and I liked using it. It worked pretty well. A good fairy type is definitely valuable. Just, yeah, in competitive battling as a whole, and in league format, it's also good. I was trying to get Granbull, that round, I think it was the 9th round, but the person that went before me, Fausto, aka Good Guy Ghastly, he picked Granbull, so I was like, oh, shit, yeah, Aromatisse, that's still a thing, so, I mean, I'll get that, see if I can use that, and I did use it kind of well, I think. Yeah, I like just how I used it at the end. I like that set I brought against Slacks with Wish, Protect, Light Screen, and Reflect. I liked that, and I think I played it pretty well. Although I don't think I set up any heads. I set up Reflect once, but I mean, whatever. The next Ferrothorn, this thing, I brought him 9 times. He won 4 games, 3 kills, 7 deaths, and -4 diff. I mean, you know, the stats for Ferrothorn, Gastrodon, and Infernape. Yeah, the stats for the bottom 4. I like using all of them, especially Ferrothorn, Infernape, and Gastrodon. So, I mean, those stats don't really correlate with, I guess, my opinion of it and how good it is. I also, yeah, Ferrothorn has a quad weakness, so it's not as good in League format, which I learned, but it's still good. It has really high defense, and, no, I thought its HP was higher, but whatever. It has decent HP, good special defense, you know, the thing is a good wall. I was hoping to carry Assault Vest 1 game, yeah, but I didn't really get the chance to. But it still did well. I really like using it. Well, kind of. I said that for a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, I like using it though. It was awesome to just go switch into then the other Pokemon could take the Iron Barbs and maybe the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I'm still upset about that game against the Lax where the Magnezone had HP Fire and Anticipation didn't tell me because I tried being creative and unique and carrying Anticipation and it didn't work like I wanted it to. Sad face. But, you know, that was just a quick rundown of all, well, I guess I could have gone more in depth if I wanted to. But yeah, those are all of our Pokemon for the Atlanta Braviaries for Season 1. These 11, oh look, go back. Bad idea, we used you twice, I believe, and you won one of those games, I think. Yeah, you didn't have any kills, sad face. You did die once, so -1 diff. Golbat, I liked how I used to against Slacks. That first time. Yeah, it was the battle that I brought you to that you won. Then I brought you against Ash, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, second time I played him, and I lost that. But, you know, Golbat, I liked using you. You were pretty cool. You were pretty swig. Yeah, Golbat's actually better than I thought. No, I don't think I used Tailwind, but I could have, like, Tailwind U-turn. I could have done some stuff with Golbat, and he was pretty good. He was okay. Yeah, so those are all of our Pokemon, all 12, yeah, including the free agent pickup. Yeah, so I'm just really excited for next season, to draft, you know, some different stuff. I think I'll try to redraft a couple of these Pokemon, but not too many, because I want to use some new stuff. Yeah, in the podcast, I'm not sure when that's being uploaded. I'm not sure if that's already been uploaded by the time this will be, I'm not sure. Yeah, the MPL podcast, which will be, I think, a bi-weekly thing, I'm not sure, we'll see. That was just a little recap of, some people's seasons. It was me, Cypher, Trip, Ipa, Shaq wasn't part of it, and, Chris was in it, yeah. So that was fun, doing that, and I did mention, like, one of the questions that Cypher, the leader of that, asked me was what Pokemon would I want to redraft for next season. I said Infernape. I don't know. I'm thinking about it more. Not sure if I will. I kind of will try to. I'm not certain though. because there's some other fire types and other fighting types I kind of want to experiment with. I think Braviary, though, is the Pokemon I want to redraft, because Braviary, you know, I didn't expect it to do as well as it did, and, you know, it's just awesome. I love that guy. Braviary, I think I can say, is my second favorite Pokemon now, behind Infernape, of course. Infernape, you're still the top, buddy. Don't worry, I still love you. Yeah. So, you know, it was just a lot of fun. I really liked playing, you know, just prepping and doing all this stuff. The league was just so awesome, and just really the best part was just everyone in the league. Everyone's just like so chill, so nice, awesome to talk to in calls, in the group chat. They're funny, they're awesome, they're just great. Love them all. You're all just great people. You know, hope I can meet some of you IRL at some point. I think I will meet Trip though, IRL. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, because I am going to California this winter in December, so that'll be cool. Yeah. So next season we are changing our name. This video is long. Wow. Okay. I'll end it soon-ish. Don't worry. But this video will. Yeah. Next season we are changing our name. Not gonna say what it is. I'm just gonna give you a little hint. We, the Atlanta Braviaries, are moving north. Just gonna say that. Not to Canada. Not with Robin Sparkles. Hopefully you got that reference from How I Met Your Mother, Robin Sparkles. Yeah. I've rambled on a lot and stuttered and just stumbled on my words a lot, and probably spoke really fast and unclear and stupid. But you know what? Whatever. I think I got through all the points I wanted to get to and through and up and behind and in and jammed, and I don't know, man. I think I did. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. It was just awesome though. I'm definitely coming back for, yeah, of course I'm coming back for season 2. Because I've talked about it in this video, but, yeah, so we're not gonna have Ash as the leader next year. We will have a kind of committee kind of thing with, like, Cypher, Trip, Ipa, Bicer, and I think Jack is in it too. Yeah, so that'll be cool, that'll be awesome. I just can't wait for season 2. In about a month, or a couple weeks, we'll see a video about that. About a month is when it will start the battles. And we do play Trip week 1. I was hoping that I'll get a rematch Trip in the Pokeball, but, you know, I didn't make it because I lost to Riz. But, you know what, we will have the rematch, because we did play him in week 6, and as you can see here, we beat that little nigga. Why did I say that? I shouldn't have said that. Whatever. We beat him, though. Yeah, so I'm excited for that rematch. That'll be intense. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, share it with all your friends, your family, your amigos, your comprendas, whatever you want to do. Share it in all your random ass Skype group chats, even if they're inactive as fuck. Yeah. Subscribe if you're not subbed already. We're almost at 200. We're like 186-ish IDK. Whatever, though. I will see you later. And I will see you guys in season 2.